Okay, we'll be starting the stream soon. I wonder if this still works. I had a setup for this where you could see the screen window capture. Oh, it's there. I wonder. It's like... we can fix this. I'm making a cup of tea, and then the stream will begin. So let's just see here. The easiest way to do this, I guess, is to open up this properties. There you go. That's what I'm looking for. Boom. Get that started. All right, we're gonna be here, and let's just set this to be 10 minutes. Save. Like 10% of the stream is gonna be just the stream starting, and I think that that's quite funny. All right, be back in 10. And I can't forget the music, of course. Okay, everybody. Hey, welcome in. So, the stream is about to get started. Today is going to be a short 30-minute stream. I want to see how much I can do within the next half hour. Give myself something to base my future progress off, huh? Let's see here. Where are we? New crafting structure. Right. Let's open up the thing. Let's open up the game manager, which I was working on, which would have been this. Would have been this recipe crafter. Right. I'm gonna need to create a new script. Mushrooms. Here we go. Let's create a C# script and call it inventory. Let's just call it inventory is fine. We don't need to do more. All right, the stream is officially beginning in 15 seconds. I guess the only metric for starting officially is me switching the layout to where you can see my face and not the text and whatever else. Anyway, here it is. Bing! The stream has begun. So hey there, we've changed a few things around since the last stream, but without further ado, I'm gonna put the timer in the corner so it's like ever present. So it has to be here. And then I'll just add in a little Windows capture. Let's call it timer. It's gonna be properties, cancel. I'm gonna delete this. I'm gonna have window capture, surely. Yeah, window capture. Window capture 3. Wow. This is gonna be called timer. Yes, this one, and it's gonna be, don't capture my cursor, whatever. Okay, and now we can crop the window. Whoopsie. Filters, keypad, or like crop pad, okay. 100, I think it was like 300. 600. Wow. 650. 650. We don't need it to be that large. That works. 900. No, that's too small. 500. Again, too small. Well, let's just do it from the bottom first. 500, and then from the top we just do like 100, 200, 600. Damn, too much. 300. That's good. I like that. That's good. Close. That was a little bit too, like, it was quite a lot, but what to do. Okay, there's the timer. That is all the time we're going to be streaming for, is when this timer, when I begin it in a moment, it will begin a series of events, which will be, things will be set into motion, which cannot be changed. So here we go. Take a mindful breath and like state my objective. Okay, in the next half an hour, I'm going to create a script called the inventory script, which will house or like contain the data for how many of one nutrient type the player is holding. So let me rephrase that. I'm going to create an inventory script which stores how many of each nutrient the player is holding while they are underground. Okay, let's do that. Let's type that into that script, and it's begun. Let's begin. I've got a cup of tea, I've got some lo-fi music, and I've got you guys as company. So this is going to be a great time. Okay, here we go. So we've made this inventory script. So let's quickly just write what we want to do with this inventory script. We'll do a summary very quickly. try and waste as little time on this as possible. It's almost the end of 2022, guys. I'm gonna have to start writing 2023. That'll be a fun transition. Here we go. So, stores. The stores. How many of like stores the number of Mikos the player has collected while underground. While underground, there you go. That's what the script does. So now what we gotta do is, oh, cancel. What's going on here? There we go. So what we gotta do now is we have to make this array. We're gonna just make an array of for each color. I think it's just gonna be like red, blue, yellow, purple. I mean, it could be a dictionary, but the thing is with dictionaries is, I like serialized elements in Unity, and I like having it display in the inspector. It's a personal thing. It's probably not super efficient, and probably something that might hold me back in certain scenarios, but I'm going to use it here. So I'm just going to do arrays. It's just going to be int arrays, and it's just going to have, it's not going to have a max number. Like, it can have a max number, but it's essentially just a value. These aren't even arrays. This is just a value. So it's just going to be like int, let's say like public, int, red, blue, cyan, yellow. Well, let's do RGB just for red, green, blue, yellow. Well, let's do red, green, blue. Yeah, yellow. Doesn't matter the order. Purple. We know all the colors. These are all going to be just integer values, right? So red, green, blue, yellow, purple. There's also cyan. There's also pink. There's also we got green. We also have gray. I'm pretty sure those are all the ones that we have, but hey, we can double check quickly. Here's a YouTube page. We're gonna go leave that and go to my Miro board where I can check that out. Just make sure I have all the colors. White, there's not a white one, it's just cyan. Pink, green, blue, gray, red. There's no white, it's cyan. And there's gray. Okay, I got all the colors, I think. So those are going to be all the different values. So let's just say like color. So like let's just say like nutrient amounts. So now in inventory, we need to create something that says like increase, and then we need let's say like it needs a function to, so how are we incrementing this? This is gonna be on trigger enter, basically. This is gonna be the on trigger enter, adding it to the inventory rather than to the Miko's script, right? Because here in the Miko script, we have this on trigger enter, and it's invoking this Miko's eaten event, which inside the recipe crafter, you see here, Miko's eaten. It's getting the possible recipes, and that's what's making it do its thing. So we can unsubscribe this, like, and then nothing will happen. So that means we're gonna need this to have an on enable function first of all, so we can subscribe to that delegate of Miko's eaten. But here's the thing, right? In Miko's eaten, what are we doing? We're saying on trigger enter, Miko's eaten invoke. Let's just check references. Oh. It's still like, go to references. Right. Right, this is what's adding it into the UI element. But here in add micos, how am I getting in recipe crafter? It says get possible recipes or sort pickups. I have this collected ingredients list, which is set to sort pickups of the gel collection, and the gel collection, I swear the gel collection is filled here somewhere. Yeah, here. We're adding the gel collection. We're adding the ingredient name that I'm picking up. So essentially, this is what I need to change. So even if I don't do it, making a marker on what to do is going to be really cool. So to do remove string in remove change, it needs to be change ingredient name to, like, the ingredient name can still be well, it can still be a string, but we have to pass that into an integer, basically. We have to say if it's red, then red +1, right? Make ingredient name increment color colors in inventory. So what I want to do is I want to say, here's all the, this is publicly accessible, and they should be static, but it means I won't be able to see that. We'll make it static later on for safety, but don't worry, we don't need to worry about that for now. We'll just say green, blue, yellow, purple, cyan, pink, gray. These can be added to, but they are added to. I need to create a static function essentially that says, let's say public static, and it needs to return an int pass collected Miko. Let's just say that. It's a bad name, but it's the one that I came up with, so we're just gonna go with it for now. So when I say pass collected Miko, or first of all, let's just make it return something so it doesn't want to say something rude to me up here. And it needs to take in a string value of like Miko color, right? So that's gonna be the color of the Miko that I'm taking. Pass collected Miko. This is going to come from, this is a static thing, so we're going to need a static reference for this script. So let's say private static inventory, and this is going to be my lowercase inventory, right? And this, we're going to have a public static inventory, and this is going to be my inventory, right? And he probably doesn't like this name, huh? Wait a minute. Well, we can do this like instance, right? And then we say like instance. And then, hold on. Where have I done it the right way? Get this. This is what I want. Instead of fucking coming up with it by myself. There you go. Boom. Instance. So, and then even in player, right, on start, instance is equal to this. Okay. So on enable, and then we'll do, well, we'll just do it on enable as well. Like, what's the fucking, come on, this is gonna be attached to something. So like instance is equal to this. Thank you. Okay, cool. So inventory is going to be attached to an object in the game, and it's going to be attached to mushroom recipes. We're going to attach it to this object as well. Bada bing, bada boom. Let's add inventory. Okay, inventory. There are all my ints which I added. They're looking good. Okay. So that's attached. Instance is this. Okay, so now we'll be able to say like inventory.instance pass collected Miko. So let's go here to Miko's. So recipe crafter, this can still do its thing, but, and I'll say, at this point, I'll say inventory dot instance dot pass. This is gonna be like, what's it called? Public static int. Oh, well then I just need to do inventory dot pass collected Miko, and then we just say in just to what ingredient name, right? We pass the collected Miko, and then here it's just as simple as doing this. We just do a switch statement, honestly. Switch, and then we'll do Miko color. Right, how it was parenthesis around the switch governing expression. So switch my color, and then you do like case, case red, right? It's kind of, wait, case red, right? Hold on, it's been a while since I've done one of these. I can't believe I'm looking up a switch statement right now. Case break, yeah. That's why it was throwing off, because you need this break syntax, and that's not normal for other stuff. So case red, we do instance dot red. And then this is just copy paste code at this point. And then we do red, blue, and boom, green. Then you have the number of them, right? Green. And we're gonna copy paste this glorious code, everybody. It's been years since I've done a switch statement. I figured, why the F not? It's like basically what I want to do. Case, this is green, should be yellow. After yellow, what was it? Purple. Case. Purple, and then cyan, pink, gray. So cyan, pink, gray. Cyan, pink. Gray. Cool. So red, so blue, red, blue, green, yellow, purple, cyan, pink, gray. Pink, pink, cyan, cyan, purple, purple, yellow, yellow, green, green, blue, blue, red, red. Okay, so that should work. In theory, this should work. Whenever I pick up a Miko, my inventory numbers should start going up, right? Because if I go into my recipes, the ingredients are... Not recipes, it's... Well, it's going to be the same as collected ingredients, basically, right? So here we go. There are all those integers. Cyan, green, green. What's out of exception? Something's throwing an error for some reason. Recipe Crafter 99. What's going on in Recipe Crafter 99? Well, where are my matching recipes? Don't match recipes. Just unsubscribe it from the thing. So this is already looking pretty good. Check that out. We got 12 minutes left. So I guess what we can start doing is like saying like, hey, if the player has 2 greens and 2 blues. So now this collected ingredients recipe like thing is useless. Because like here in Recipe Crafter, we've got collected ingredients. We can turn it off. We don't need it. Well, we can keep it for now, but really what we want is it's like dumb, but that is what this does. This is what past collected Miko does, and you know what? All right, cool. So now we got that working. We'll be able to check. Essentially, now what I'll have to do is I'll need to go to the actual like recipes. Hold on, mushrooms. Why is recipe under UI? Strange. So it has this list of ingredients, right? And it's saying like, so what I need is like something to compare it to. It's saying I want 2 green and I want this. So if this recipe was for the amanita mushroom, for example, here it would want 2 reds and 2 grays, which is the recipe for it, right? 2 reds and 2 grays. So I need to be able to say like, if it's equal to 2 reds and 2 grays. Okay, so that's why in the recipe crafter comes in handy now. So we're going to get rid of this match recipes thing. It's not working and it was a bad idea if you ask me. As far as the structure of the script goes, do we need possible recipes? I think why not? We can still have it in there. Sort pickups, sorts the picture alphabetically. This doesn't need to help him. Where's sort pickups being done? It's in update. It only has 1 reference, so we can get rid of this. This is no longer sorting pickups each frame. Here in Miko's, we don't need to. I'm gonna control KC this. This is dumb. We don't need to add it. Just gonna move it down here and pretend like we've got nothing to do with it, like, because it's dumb code which isn't working. So that's not adding to this gel collection anymore, which means that honestly all of these lists are useless now. Well, so I'm actually gonna say like, I'm gonna keep this code. So this code can stay because so we have collected ingredients and we have gel collection. Because it's static, right? I can add to it from another script. And then I see, it was just a sorted version of this. We don't need this. We just need it to represent the gel collection now. We can still get the possible recipes. Match recipes no longer does anything. Count strings will no longer be useful to me. It's gonna throw an error because of match recipes, but that's fine. It's not subscribed anymore anyway. So now we should still be getting the collected ingredients as the strings, but it's gonna be unsorted. We don't need to sort it if it's just numbers, right? You can see it's yellow, green. Those are and that's reflected here. 1 and 1. Okay. Now recipe, the next thing that we're gonna have to do at this point is say like, get possible recipes. Like the next sort of function that we implement here is gonna be, I haven't looked at my stream in a while. Oh look, it's completely dark and you can't see anything. What a surprise. We can fix this. There is a way I can fix this, but there's only like another 3 minutes on stream. I'm just like a dark silhouette. The way I fixed this last time is I just brought my lamp over to my desk and I turned the light on, and it gives basically barely enough light for you to be able to see me, but there you go. I have to keep that in mind if I'm streaming, you know, in the winter months. And like even then it's like hello. I have like the light next to me. Either way, in the last 3 minutes, I guess what is it that I want to figure out for next time? So next time I do this, I want to create a new function, which is going to be like, I have to have an array which stores like the possible set of like recipes. It has to say like, okay, if you have this many of this, like if you have 2 reds and 2 grays, you should make an amanita mushroom. What's going on? I just got a message from a friend. Did he just send me that? All right, cool. He just sent me that. Oh, I've had this cup of tea here for half an hour. Oh, it's good. I haven't taken a sip since I started streaming, so. Whoa, get that lovely in ya. So the last 2 minutes, this is what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say we're gonna make a new function, and it's gonna be the one. This has to have all of the possible recipes in it, right? Recipes in this case then is just gonna be a match of int to, so like if inventory.red is equal to 2. Okay, yeah. So like. Void it has to return a mushroom. It has to return like a game object or something if we want to instantiate the right thing, but I'm not going to do that right now. All it has to do is just say like check, let's just do check inventory. That should make it very obvious that it's referencing the inventory script. Right, and we have, oh no, but they aren't static. They aren't static. I have to make this static inventory. These are gonna be static. Public ints, these are gonna be static ints, instance.reb. That way we don't have to make them instanced. But this way you see the nice part about it is that we can just check like inventory dot pink count or something like. I don't know, is it worth making them static? I can't read it otherwise. Well, I don't have to be able to read it, but anyway, public static int, and now look, they'll be gone from the inspector. Say goodbye to these. Bye, inventory. it's just gone now. It's so sad. But there it is. No, right now in check inventory. That's it. That's the stream. Well, all I'll do then is say to do. Check inventory dot color Well, like you could just call this like Amanita. Well, no. Check inventory needs to be happening like each frame or something. Is equal to and inventory dot color is equal to right. Check inventory. Now recipe crafter needs to say like void so this itself needs to have a like a function which is gonna be like if correct, so like void make instantiate. It's like instantiate yeah, so inventory needs like not instantiate, it's just like add. So is it like let's just call this add Miko. Here we go, and then we're gonna make a voice. I twisted the rules a bit, and also I'm streaming longer than the 30 minutes because I'm having fun, and that doesn't happen often when it's such a small time commitment and like there's no expectation on actually finishing it. It's kind of fun. When I stream for hours, I get bored and tired, and I feel self-doubt, but I haven't felt that this entire time, which has been so good. I've just been able to be focused. And that just feels good, man. Anyway, so now we're just gonna do a public static. We're gonna need a public static void remove Mikos. Right? Like that we'll just leave that there for now. To do remove the correct amount of Mikos when a mushroom is crafted. And that's what it will do. So that tells me next time I get here, I'm going to be working on the recipe crafter and the inventory script. So to finish off today, I'm going to open up GitHub and we're going to push these changes to the repository. So created inventory. Well, let's created dedicated inventory. So script. Simplified the like simplified the collected Mikos into integers stored inside of the new, let's do like new inventory.cs script. And we're gonna do a nice, I know what emoji to do. This one's gonna have sparkles. Okay, well, I guess that works. Simplified both the Mikos into integers stored inside. Integers stored in the new. So then simplify, removed alphabetical list organization logic from recipe crafter. Recipe crafter.cs. Remove alphabetical list organization from recipe crafter.cs. What else? All right, check inventory. We need to add the added a check. Added new check inventory and craft mushroom functions to recipe crafter.cs. And then we'll do I only need to change stuff to the scripts anyway. I didn't make any scene changes. Like I only made, it says I changed stuff in the garden, but I really didn't. Let's just say created new inventory.cs script. Cool. Commit to me. Push that, and then that's that. I have got dinner in 2 hours. So I might go get a snack or something, because I'm probably not going to last another 2 hours before eating. Then again, it's going to be a lot of food. I'm going to have dinner with some friends tonight, so that's going to be fun. All right. So guys, that being said, that has been half an hour or slightly more than. This is Steam, Smite. You can see my Smite hours if you were interested. That has been the Glowing Garden stream for today. We are still, below me, this mushroom crafting system. This is going to go a lot faster now. Just because of this half hour I spent here today. I'm super hype with what I was able to accomplish within half an hour today. These mushroom recipes are going to become reality super soon. And honestly, can't wait for it. Thank you all so much for tuning in. It has been so much fun. But the stream is ending now. I'll see you guys around. Bye-bye.